I'm going to show you how I built this. This is edge lit with LED. It's red. It's covered in perforated black vinyl. I'm going to unplug this so I don't short it out. What I've done is I've used MDF and I've cut this out a depth right here to put the Lexan in. I handmade the grill, molded it in. I've soldered a plug on there so it will come off real easy. This is the nighttime view of the panel that will go in front of the 10-inch subwoofer, lit up with the LED edge lit Lexan. Okay, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to make a grill material to go in front of our mid-range. I use Scar Audio for this build here. So what I've got is 2 half-inch MDF circles. This is going to be the trash material. You would normally throw this away. This is our speaker ring. It's going to go, our speaker's going to go in that. But we're going to use the trash pieces. What I did is I used this router guide. You can set this pin into a center hole and it will form a perfect circle of any size you want with this guide. You have to use a 1/4 inch router bit for that. Over here I borrowed this router table because I actually don't have one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 45-degree angle router bit. We're going to set that bearing up. We're at the wrong angle here. But that bearing, put the center of this bearing to the center of these 2 pieces of half-inch MDF that I've got double-sided taped together. So that bearing will ride right there. It'll give me an edge to ride on, and I will spin this just like so, and then I'll flip this over, and then I'll do it again. And I'm not going to go the full depth. I'm going to go a little bit at a time as I spin it. It'll give us a truer cut. And I'll probably spin it 4 or 5 times before I get it to the depth that I want. Just a little bit at a time. That way it doesn't get crazy with you or anything like that. It'll be a lot safer this way. And I'll show you the next step. Actually, come to find out, my box that I have here is not big enough to put both of these in at the same time. So I'll just do one at a time here. What the plan is we will set this in. It doesn't, this has to be centered. This outer ring has to be centered on the inner ring. I've already got double-sided tape on this. So I'm just going to stick that down real good. Now it won't move at all. So now what we're going to do is we will have to stick this outer ring onto this piece that will fit into this box like so. And then we will press the top and the bottom together. I don't have a press. I'm going to use my bench vise. Alright, so how am I going to find center on this? What I will do, I know this gap is 1/4 inch. So I'm going to take a piece of, probably just take that as 1/4 inch. Or I can take a drill bit or anything and find the center of that. And then I'll put some double-sided tape 3 or 4 times around it. And then when I set this board in, I'll push it down, and when I pull it back up, that will be attached now to this. And these will make sure that it's always lined up. It might be a good idea to make sure that you know where the top and what have you are. So we'll do that. Now this will always go in just like that, and I won't have it backwards or anything, mess it up. So I'll get back with you. So now I've got this attached to the top part, and the reason I put an angle right here is to give some depth to this aluminum mesh that I'm going to form. The size right there, the thickness and everything. This will give you the exact size that you want, and this will press it down onto that. Alright, so now what I've done is I've took my grill material and I've cut it out the size that I need. I put some double-sided tape right here. I'm going to get this pretty well centered. Alright, and I'm going to stick it on there. Now this is ready to press. And when we get this started, it's gonna be kind of difficult to keep together. I don't have the proper tools to do this. I cut the metal out with these. The tips actually broke off. Kind of like everything else around here. Use it till it's dead. So what we'll do, stick this together. And since I'm using my bench vise, I'm going to have to be real careful for this to come together like it should be. Stay lined up. If I had the proper tool, then I could just come down on top of it. But this vise has to come in from the side. So what I might actually do is get it started with the car. This is my wife's Trans Am. This is what it's going in. This is for the package tray in the back. So what I could do is just set it underneath this front wheel. That's how I did the other one. So it worked out really good. I finished it off with the vise. But that's how I'll do this. I'll just get it started here and then bring it over here and finish pressing it with this. And I'll show you how it turned out. Alright guys, here we go. We'll set that up here. This is what we've got. 3D grill. Now we got to do is trim it, make it fit. Alright, thanks for watching.